Welcome to St. Thomas. That's right. This is the home of the Paradise Jam, the, good golly, 14th year of the Paradise Jam. We just talked to you a little bit about the hotel. This particular hotel is one of almost 4,000 Marriott hotels, and it's the #1 hotel in the world for people using the Marriott points. You're staying in one of the nicest resort properties that Marriott has. We got some gifts for you. We've got everybody. We just got the brand new NBA 2K14 for all the players right there. Did someone already buy one? Yeah. Couldn't wait, could you? Couldn't wait.
My name's Evan Smotrich. This is Nick Faust.
What's your name, dude? Cool,
And
guys. You excited to be down here in St. Thomas?
This is gorgeous. We can't wait to get started.
You guys ever been here before?
Nah, never been here before.
Nah, you ever been on a catamaran before?
Nah, but I'm excited to see what it's about.
Kadeem Betts.
All right, Kadeem, welcome to St. Thomas. You guys excited to be here?
Yes, sir. Definitely. The team's excited. Good weather. Good people. Ready to win.
Nice. You've ever been down here before?
No, first time. First time down here.
Nice. We got some cool events planned for you. You're gonna get to go check out a catamaran. You ever done that before?
No, I've never done that.
Nah, you get to go snorkeling too, stuff like that.
Yeah, cool. That's all new to me. So, yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, you get to enjoy that, but you're for business, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Business.
All right. You think Providence gonna pull down this whole thing?
That's the plan.
I want to welcome you to St. Thomas. You don't want to hear this old man say anymore, but we want you to feel like family when you're here. We really do. And you guys are important to us, and we want to make sure we put you in the best position to win all your games. And we hope you have a great stay. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Just go.
Okay.
And I don't know. If I would have listened to what they're sending, so you know when you're on the air.
Oh, just top.
You need to start.
I know. Hello, everybody, and welcome here to the Virgin Islands. Jesse Cass and Drew Rossi with you here as we get set for the first game of this Paradise Jam tournament. LMU and Northern Iowa, both teams getting set for the tip-off here, Drew. And we get set here for the tip. Lions coming in at 4-0, Northern Iowa 1-2. Should be an exciting ball club. Northern Iowa, a perennial winner, 5 straight 20-win seasons. So it should be a good ball game here today.
Yeah, definitely going to be some tough competition here. It's the first game of this Paradise Jam tournament, and we'll see what the Lions have in store for them with this University of Northern Iowa team.
So we're just underway as Northern Iowa wins the tip and going under for a shot. The Seth Tuttle, he's blocked at the rim by Gabe Levin. We'll get you the starting lineups in just a moment, but we're underway. So Lions with the basketball here in the front court, going left to right. They get it into the post to Gabe Levin. Turnaround, baby hook off the backboard, no good. Rebound collected by Seth Tuttle of Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa pushing right to left into the front court. Wes Washpun with the basketball. Washpun on right wing, now into the lane, kicks out left corner. 3-ball for Dion Mitchell is good. And Northern Iowa out to a 3-0 lead, 19:15 to go here in this first half of play. As the Lions with the basketball, the starting 5 of Anthony Ireland, Chase Flint, Ayodeji Egbame, Ben Dickinson, and Gabe Levin. Same 5 they've thrown out there all year long. As Ireland trying to answer back with a 3 of his own. No good off the front iron. Rebound collected by Seth Tuttle. And Northern Iowa into the front court now. Dion Mitchell crossover dribble into the lane, counted, and a foul. And a quick 5-0 lead here for Northern Iowa. And you can hear in the background a large Northern Iowa contingent of fans here in St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands. And a good start for them as they lead 5-0.
Yeah, a lot of purple in the stands, Jesse. Looks very reminiscent to the Grand Canyon game in San Diego where they traveled a bunch of their fans, but a ton of UNI fans here to make the trip
as Dion Mitchell with the first 5 points of the ballgame make it 6. It's 6-0 Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa with a starting lineup of Dion Mitchell, Wes Washpun, Matt Bohannon here in St. Thomas. Lions with the basketball in the front court. Anthony Ireland in the left corner loses the basketball, gets it back, tries to save it, gets over to Egbayami near the half-court line. 12 on the shot clock for the Lions. Chase Flint with the basketball, now swings Egbayami on left wing with 7 on the shot clock. Free throw line jumper is good, and the Lions on the board for the first time tonight. Northern Iowa, though, quickly pushing back from the front court. Lions recover defensively. Chip Rank back over to Wes Washpun. Washpun, a transfer from Tennessee, redshirted last season, averaging 6 points per ball game this year. Attacks the basket, left hand leaner, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's going to be off of Washpun, ball back to LMU. With 18 minutes to go here in this first half of play. Once again, Jesse Cass and Drew Rossi with you, bringing you the first game here of the Paradise Jam. Happy you could join us wherever you're tuning us in here this morning in Los Angeles, as Gabe Levin fakes the handoff, attacks the rim. Tough leaning layup, no good. Rebound taken by Northern Iowa. Dion Mitchell pushing the pace in the front court, sidesteps his defender and lays it up and in. And a fantastic start for Dion Mitchell. Mitchell now with all 8 of Northern Iowa's points. They lead 8-2. 17:30 to go here in the first half. Anthony Allen step back jumper from the free throw line is good. The Lions trim the deficit down to 4, 8-4. Northern Iowa in front. 17:22 to go here in the first half, as Wes Washpun brings it right to left into the front court. Now dribbling on left wing, looking for a screen from Tuttle. Gives it right side for Bohannon. Fires the 3, in and out, no good. Rebound taken by Gabe Levin. Levin ahead to Anthony Ireland. Ireland controls, now back up top for Gabe Levin. Steps into a straightaway 3 off the back rim, no good. And the rebound ripped down by Wes Washpun. Washpun lob pass ahead for Tuttle, knocked away by Levin. Now gets to the hands of Mitchell. Mitchell to Chip Rank. Left corner 3 ball is good. And Chip Rank knocks it down, leading Northern Iowa this season with 15.3 points per ball game. Gets his first 3 of the night, and it's 11-4. Northern Iowa in front. As Lions work it around the perimeter in the front court. Anthony Ireland dumps down left post for Ben Dickinson. One dribble, steps into the lane, misfires, or gets the friendly roll. Dickinson just kind of flung it up there, got the friendly roll off the iron. Lions cut that deficit down to 5. It's 11-6, 16:20 to go in this first half of play. And Wes Washpun will bring it in front here for Northern Iowa, guarded by Anthony Ireland. Now gets a screen from Tuttle, attacking the body of Dickinson. Misfires on the layup. And the rebound taken by Egbayami. Lions looking to push. Ireland ahead to Gabe Levin. No one home, and he slams it home. Gabe Levin on the nice feed from Anthony Ireland. Lions with 2 buckets in a row to cut the lead to 3, 11-8. 15:50 to go here in the first half. Northern Iowa Panthers with the basketball in the front court now. Dion Mitchell gives it up top for Matt Bohannon. Right back to Mitchell on right wing behind the 3-point arc. Guarded by Flint. Shot clock down to 13 here for the Panthers. Mitchell top of the key, now into the lane. Reverse layup, no good. And the rebound taken down by Ben Dickinson. Anthony Ireland brings it into the front court for the Lions. Directing traffic now, working behind the body of Dickinson. Gives it to Flint, swings it right corner for Levin. Thought about the 3, but passes over to Egbayami. He'll take the straightaway 3, and he buries it. Trey Bien. 3-pointer, and we are tied at 11. So, Drew, good sign for the Lions. A little early punch from Northern Iowa, but they respond right back. We're tied at 11 with 15:05 to go in this first half.
Yeah, for sure, Jesse. And they're going to get a chance to shoot the basketball. Northern Iowa really likes to pack in their defense and let you settle for that jump shot. But so far, LMU hitting on most of their jumpers.
And Seth Tuttle with the unforced error just loses the basketball out of bounds. It'll be Lions basketball when we come back from the under-16 media timeout. 14:55 remaining here from St. Thomas in the first half, and we have a tie ball game, 11-11. You're listening to Lions basketball here on the LMU Sports Network. Your home for everything LMU all day, every day. The LMU Sports Network on KXLU and LMULines.com, and also ParadiseJam.com here today.
Now that I am free, soak up the sun, swim the sea.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits.
Welcome back,
Here
everybody.
on the
Jesse
island of
Cass
St.
and
Thomas,
Drew Rossi
the US
here with
Virgin
you
Islands.
in St.
It's
Thomas,
all
the Virgin
here
Islands,
at
as
Frenchman's
we
Reef
kick off the
and
Paradise
Morningstar
Jam
Marriott
Tournament.
Beach Resort.
We have a tie score of 11-11, 14:55 to go here in this first half of play. And Drew, Lions got up to a slow start. UNI jumped out to an 11-4 advantage, but it's been a 7-0 run over the past minute and 38 seconds for the Lions.
Yeah, nice response by the LMU Lions, who I mentioned will have a chance to shoot some jump shots. Hopefully they don't fall in love with them too early, but Northern Iowa, as you can see right now, they really pack in their defense and try to make you play around that perimeter.
So Lions have a couple substitutions out of the timeout. Evan Payne and Alex Osborne into the ball game for the first time today. As Lions have Ireland, Payne, Egbayeme, Osborne, and Levin. Egbayeme in the right corner, dumps down right post for Alex Osborne, working against Seth Tuttle. Puts it on the floor, left hand baby hook, no good, but he's fouled on the reach-in, and 2 free throws upcoming for Osborne. Foul's going to go against Seth Tuttle, the 6'8 junior from Sheffield, Iowa, averaging 9 points and 6 boards per ball game. Osborne to the line, 2 of 3 from the free throw line this season. First free throw for him is good. Lions have their first lead of the ball game at 12-11. As Matt Bohannon will check out for Northern Iowa, Jeremy Morgan, 6'5 freshman, will check in. As Osborne's second free throw is too strong off the back iron, and it's going to be a loose ball foul on the rebound against the Lions. It's going to be a push-off on Gabe Levin. So his first personal foul. Second team foul for the Lions. And Northern Iowa with the basketball now in the front court. Wes Washpun sporting the flat top. Works into the lane, kicks out left corner, 3 ball for Jeremy Morgan. Misfires from 3, offensive rebound by Tuttle. Back up top for Dion Mitchell, who splashes home a 3. Mitchell now with 11 of the 14 points here for Northern Iowa. On fire to start the ball game, 4 or 5 from the field. And the Panthers back out on top by 2 as Alex Osborne back the other way, working into the paint. Blocked from behind by Jeremy Morgan, and the Panthers now coming right to left with the basketball. Anthony Ireland nearly intercepts the outlet pass, but recovered by Chip Rank. Rank now hands off for Jeremy Morgan. Back up top for Dion Mitchell. 22 on the shot clock. Mitchell working down the key, kissing out right corner for Chip Rank. Fires the 3, no good. Rebound off the hands of Evan Payne. Dives into the LMU bench to save it, and does. And the Lions now coming back with the basketball. Anthony Ireland crossover on Washpun to the basket. Can't get the layup to go, but tipped up and in by Alex Osborne. And we're tied once again, 14-14. 13 minutes and 17 seconds remain in the first half. But Dion Mitchell with it now. Mitchell left wing for Wes Washpun. Deep post entry for Seth Tuttle. Tuttle stripped by Osborne, goes up, gets it, counted, and a foul. Through just deep post position there for Tuttle. Had Osborne nearly backed under the basket when he caught the ball. Tough for the defense to make a good play when you're back down that far.
Yeah, really good steal by Tuttle there, who caught Alex Osborne trying to help off the screen. Got him on the far side there, sealed him right under the hoop. And almost had an opportunity right when he caught the ball, but forced Osborne into the foul as he just gave up too much position under the basket.
A couple substitutions for Northern Iowa. Nate Buss and Matt Morrison into the ball game. Ben Dickinson back in for the Lions. Tuttle completes the 3-point play. He'll check out Ted Friedman. Freshman will check in for Northern Iowa. So the Panthers back in front by 3, 17-14 as we approach 13 minutes to play in this first half. Lions with it on the offensive end. Evan Payne holding on right wing behind the 3-point arc. Gives off to Anthony Ireland. Ireland now left corner for Egbayeme. He'll dump down left post for Dickinson. Dickinson gives it over to Egbayeme. 15-footer straight away, no good. Rebound ripped down by Wes Washpun, who will bring it himself right to left into the front court. Washpun left wing now for Jeremy Morgan, looking for the screen. Takes it to the top of the key, kicks it right corner for Washpun. Post entry for Friedman. He's double teamed. Panthers will work it back around the perimeter, back to Washpun on the right corner. His three-pointer no good. And a loose ball foul underneath the basket is going to go against the Lions once again. Going to be on Gabe Levin, his second. And that's the fourth team foul for LMU. So Levin will have to take a seat with the 2 fouls. Marin Mornar will check in for the Lions. So LMU with Ireland, Evan Payne, Ayodeji Egbami, Ben Dickinson, and Marin Mornar. Evan Payne nearly took away the inbounds pass, but secured by Friedman, gets it over to Wes Washpun. Lions with a 2-3 zone look. We haven't seen that often from them this season. They're working in the zone now as Morgan has it left wing, trying to enter in the middle of the key, taken away by Anthony Ireland. Ireland nearly loses it, gets bumped by Morgan, and a foul on Jeremy Morgan. It'll be the first on him, the second team foul for the Panthers. As Nick Stover will check in, Ayodeji Egbami will check out for the Lions with 12 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in this first half of play. LMU trails 17-14. As Anthony Ireland working straight away against Washpun. Hands off for Nick Stover. 27 on the shot clock for the Lions to work with. Stover with the handoff for Evan Payne. Payne now back to Ireland. Ireland zigzag dribble, gives it left corner for Stover. Stover a little pick and pop with Ben Dickinson, who knocks down the 15-footer. We've seen Dickinson show that range early on in the year, able to knock down the mid-range J. The Lions down by 1, 17-16, 11:40 to go in the first half. As Washpun controlling top of the key, gives left side for Morrison. Morrison guarded by Payne, now working around a screen from Friedman. Kicks it over to Nate Buss, back up top for Morrison. 15 on the shot clock. Buss will fire the 3 and knocks it down. Northern Iowa now 4 of 8 from long distance. And they lead by 4, 20-16, 11:15 to go here in the second half. As Dickinson, a turnaround jump shot. That one's no good. Off rebound, taken down by Jeremy Morgan. Morgan ahead to West Washpun. Washpun met by Anthony Ireland in the front court. Now we're calling for a screen top of the key. Ireland sticks with it. Morrison controls now. He'll kick out left corner for Washpun. Works it to Jeremy Morgan, and a hand-checking foul out on the perimeter against Nick Stover. Going to be the 5th Lions team foul, and it'll take us to the under 12 media timeout. 10:54 remaining here in the first half of play. Northern Iowa 20, LMU 16. You're listening to Lions basketball here on the LMU Sports Network and ParadiseJam.com. Don't go away.
The Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record.
Welcome back, everybody. Jesse Cass and Drew Rossi here with you courtside.
NewTek
the University of Virgin Islands here for the tip-off of the Paradise Jam tournament. Northern Iowa with a 20-16 advantage with 10:54 to go here in this first half of play. And Drew, it's been a little bit of a slow start for the Lions defensively, allowing a lot of open looks on the perimeter for Northern Iowa. And so far, the Panthers cashing in 4 of 8 from long distance and 7-15 overall.
Yeah, and Jesse led by Mitchell, who normally hesitant to shoot that ball. He's more of a driver, but when you leave the guy wide open, he can take it and make it.
And an alley-oop right out of the timeout works to perfection for the Panthers. They lead by 6. They've led by as many as 7 here in the early going. It's 22-16, 10:35 to go here in this first half of play. Marin Mornar on the perimeter, hands off for Anthony Ireland. Ireland bouncing with the dribble at the top of the key, guarded by Washburn. He'll put up the straightaway jump shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound chased down in the corner by Jeremy Morgan. And Morgan will bring it right to left into the front court. Morgan working one-on-one against Stover. Kicks off right corner. 3-ball for Matt Morrison is good, and the onslaught from long distance continues. 25-16, Panthers out in front. 10:05 remaining here in the first half. So Lions now face their largest deficit of 9 points. As Nick Stover has it, left wing gives it up top for Evan Payne. Payne met by Jeremy Morgan. Jab steps, now puts up the straightaway 3. Trey Bien. Evan Payne silences the Northern Iowa contingent of fans for the moment and brings the Lions back to within 6, 25-19. 9:42 to go here in the first half. As Jeremy Morgan working around a screen, hands off for Matt Morrison. Morrison left wing now for Wes Washpun. Washpun gets a step into the lane, attacks the rim. Can't get the layup to go, but he's fouled. We've seen Washpun aggressively attack the cup early on in this ball game. He'll get his first 2 free throws of the night. Foul's going to go against Marin Mornar with 9:32 to go here in this first half of play. Drew, so far Northern Iowa, along with shooting well from long distance, as Washpun cashes in on the first free throw. They've drawn 16 fouls on the Lions. Lions, in contrast, have caused only 2 team fouls against Northern Iowa. So Northern Iowa, despite being on the perimeter, has also been able to attack the basket just as well.
Yeah, they look like they really got their game going, and LMU is still trying to figure out what to do with this Northern Iowa defense.
A second free throw, no good, and a lane violation on Marin Mornar, so they're going to redo the second free throw. So Washpun will get a second shot at free throw attempt number 2. This time he cashes in, so lane violation cost the Lions a point there. Washpun will check out Northern Iowa with platoon swap out of those free throws. Deion Mitchell back in the ball game. Chip Rank back in as well, along with Matt Bohannon and Seth Tuttle. So every starter, along with Jeremy Morgan, now in the ball game for Northern Iowa. As Evan Payne has it straight away for the Lions. Gives it left wing for Ireland, right back to Payne. Pump fakes on the 3. Gets into the lane, to the basket, and puts it in off the glass. And that's the aggressive Evan Payne that made such a mark in the past 2 ball games, having 18 points in each ball game, and we're seeing him pick up really right where he left off in those past 2 ball games.
Yeah, there's a guy you can insert into the game for some instant offense, and he's been able to provide that so far early on in this season.
As Deion Mitchell rejected away by Mornar, Anthony Ireland with a step ahead of the pack, to the rim, fouled, can't get it to go. As Jeremy Morgan took out one of the cameramen down there on the foul, but Ireland to the free throw line to shoot 2, and obviously that one coming out of fast break, but the past 2 possessions for the Lions to the basket, aggressive drives.
Yeah, it looks like the most excitement that cameraman's had all day. He seems pretty happy about the bump he just took on that play. But this is what LMU needs to do to really break down Northern Iowa. They got to get out and run in transition, but the only way you can do that is you got to get stopped. So keep playing hard on the defensive end if you're LMU.
And Anthony Ireland, who leads the Lions with now 26 free throw attempts on the year, did not shoot a single free throw in the ballgame versus Northern Arizona. Associate head coach Mike Scholl talked about that in the team meal this morning, that he expects Ireland obviously to get to the line and get there often today after not getting there at all in the previous ballgame.
Yeah, it's something that Anthony likes to do to get warmed up and get his offense going and get a couple easy looks at the basket. Nothing better than a free throw.
Northern Iowa looking to break the press of the Lions. Deion Mitchell gets it to Chip Rank, left wing for Matt Morrison. Morrison now head for Matt Bohannon. He fires the 3 and knocks it down. And the Panthers now 6 of 10 from long range, extending their lead back to 7 points, 30-23 with 8:30 to go in this first half of play. Marin Mornar with it top of the key. Thought about putting up the shot. Now hands off for Flint. Line's working into the left post to Ben Dickinson. Dickinson steps through, baby hook, too strong, rebound, ripped down by Chase Flint, but his pass stolen away by Matt Bohannon. And Northern Iowa pushing right to left into the front court. Deion Mitchell, left corner for Chip Rank, but he stepped out of bounds before he could get the shot away. So a turnover for the Panthers. Their third turnover of this first half. The Lions get the basketball back with 8:10 to go here in the first half, trailing by 7, 30-23. Chase Flint left wing for Ayodeji Egbayami. Egbayami with the dribble now gives to Dickinson. Pump fakes, now puts up the three-pointer. That's off the back rim, no good. Skynin for the offense board as Egbayami sidesteps into the middle of the key and a traveling violation. Official's going to say Egbayami switched the pivot feed. It was a bang-bang play. Egbayami disagreed with the call, and that'll be the first turnover of the second half for the Lions. Comes with 7:55 remaining.
There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh.
Come on, boy, just a little.
Scott. Business is tough, but with great offers at Avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a bizcation. Avis, it's your space.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
Washburn have been doing an excellent job penetrating. LMU just got to pick up that defensive intensity and force harder shots for Northern Iowa.
Let's see if the Lions do so again. Seth Tuttle with deep post position misses the little 2-foot shot at the rim. Lions come away with the rebound, and Chase Flint now pushes left to right into the front court for the Lions. Flint hands off for Evan Payne. Payne going to step into a left wing three. That's no good. Fight for the rebound is going to be out of bounds. Off of the Lions, they're going to say last touch by Ayodeji Egbayami, trying to fly in for the rebound on the weak side. And Seth Tuttle will get the inbound here for Northern Iowa. Lions have been picking up with full court pressure pretty much all ball game long. As Tuttle now gives off for Dion Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Payne. Gives left wing for Morrison. Enders left post for Tuttle. Well, up and under move, finishes with the reverse layup. Beautifully done by Seth Tuttle. And Northern Iowa once again matches their largest lead of the ballgame of 9 points, 32-23, with 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Mornar left wing gives up top for Egbayami. Egbayami now swings back right side for Evan Payne. Still 20 on the shot clock for the Lions to work with. Payne right corner for Flint. Flint working pick and roll with Dickinson. 18-footer wide open in the right corner for Dickinson. Gets the high bounce off the rim and drops home. Much needed basket there for the Lions as they trim that deficit down to 7 once again. 32-25, 6:30 to go in the first half. Dion Mitchell off for Matt Bohannon. Bohannon right wing guarded by Egbayami. Gets it over to Chip Rank. Rank hit on the elbow. Counter and a foul. Potential 4-point play opportunity, and drew not much contact, but just the slightest touch on the elbow. You saw it there right in front of us. And Chip Rank, who we know can fill it up from long range, hits the three, and now is a 4-point play opportunity.
Yeah, Rank obviously not bothered by the contact. That ball hit nothing but the bottom of the net, Jesse. But LMU's played a team that could really shoot the ball and didn't shoot it well in South Dakota State. But now they're seeing what a team can do when they have shooters who are making shots. They're down 10 now with 6:25 to go in this first half.
As Rank to the free throw line knocks it home. Chip Rank, 83% free throw shooter. He'll check out. Nate Buss will check back in. Lions face their largest deficit of the afternoon, 36-25. As Anthony Ireland back into the ball game for the Lions, trying to restore some order. Dribbling left wing, gets it to Flint, right back to Ireland now. Ireland over to Flint. Flint taking it into the lane, kicks out right corner for Evan Payne, puts up the right corner. 3-ball, Trey Bien. Evan Payne providing the offense for the Lions early on. He's got 8 points to lead the Lions. As Northern Iowa looking to swing it around that perimeter once again. West Washpun underneath for Matt Bohannon, who finishes on the layup. Lions defense a little bit out of whack there, gambling too much, leaving Bohannon open on the baseline, and Northern Iowa converts on the two. Egbayami down the lane, gets tripped up and fouled. Northern Iowa fans wanted to travel on the play, but Egbayami knocked off his course by Northern Iowa defenders. So Egbayami will be sideline out of bounds here for the Lions. Just the 4th team foul for Northern Iowa. 5:45 to go in this first half of play. Lions trail by 10. As Chase Flint will take it out on the near sideline. Flint holding the basketball, gets it top of the key for Egbayami. Now Anthony Ireland controls, guarded by Washpun. In and out dribble, straightaway jump shot, in and out, no good. And the rebound collected by Northern Iowa, and a touch foul in the backcourt by Evan Payne. We know we've seen that much more often this season, Drew, just the hand-checking foul. Point of emphasis for the officials. And that'll be a 1-on-1 free throw situation. 8th team foul on the Lions. So Dion Mitchell, who is 7 of 10, making 8 of 11 on the stripe this season, will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 here for Northern Iowa. So Mitchell to the line, knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1. Mitchell bending knees on the second free throw. That one is good as well. And it's a 12-point advantage for Northern Iowa. 40-28, 5:30 to go. As Nino Jackson in for the first time today for the Lions. He sat out the past 2 ball games with a foot issue. And now getting a call for the Lions. We know he can provide some instant offense. Lions who trail by 12, looking for that here as Jackson right wing gets it up top for Anthony Ireland. 12 on the shot clock for the Lions. Ireland now backs out the dribble towards midcourt. Kicks it out left corner for Egbayami. One dribble back to Ireland. Ireland into the lane, takes contact, misfires. Shot did not hit the iron. It's going to be a shot clock violation on the Lions. And the struggles continue in this first half for LMU. 4:59 to go here in the first half, and Lions trail by 12, trying to once again pick up with that full court pressure. So now drop back as Dion Mitchell brings it right to left into the front court. Mitchell on the left wing, gets around his LMU defender, but poked out of bounds and off the knee of Mitchell. So Lions force the 4th Northern Iowa turnover of this first half. And will now look to slice into that 12-point lead. 4:44 to go in this first half. Evan Payne with it right wing, the left side now for Egbayami. Egbayami holding behind the point arc, gives it to Nino Jackson, now over to Ireland. Lions swing it back. Egbayami on the right side, puts up the 3-ball, no good. Loose ball fight for the rebound taken by Ted Friedman of Northern Iowa. As West Washpun sets the offense now for the Panthers. Washpun weaving into the lane, loses his balance, kicks out for Matt Bohannon, left wing, 3 is good. 8 for 12, and now a turnover for the Lions, unforced error. 43-28, 4:11 to go, and Max Good wants a timeout. As the Northern Iowa fans in the building on their feet. 30-second timeout for the Lions. Drew will keep it here on the timeout. Obviously, a rough start for the Lions in this first half. As they trail by 15, and the outstanding 3-point shooting for Northern Iowa. 8 of 12, 60.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Why not? Matt Bohannon, 4 of 5, 14 points. And the lead is 23, 51-28. 3:03 to go as Anthony Ireland has it straight away. Now gives left wing for Evan Payne. Payne pump fakes on the shot. Gets it back up top to Ireland. Ireland now working to the paint. Lost dribble, gets it back, goes up in traffic, puts it in, and a foul. As that stops the 15-0 run by Northern Iowa. Brings the Lions to within 21. A lot of work to do here for LMU as they trail 51-30, 2:52 to go. We get the final media timeout of the first half.
Welcome to
Listen to
Bellagio
Lions
Bay Beach
basketball
Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required. Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required. Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required. Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining.
Coming from Matt Bohannon, but the Lions defense just giving him way too much space on pretty much all of these attempts.
And Jesse, made shots tend to be contagious for a team. And you look at LMU, who looks a little bit jittery on offense, not sure what to do. Northern Iowa's just letting them fly without thinking about them and cashing them in. 10 of 14 is unbelievable to start a game.
So the Lions make it a 20-point ball game on the free throw by Ireland. Northern Iowa now in the front court. Chip Rank with it straight away. Gives off for Deion Mitchell in the right corner. Back up top for Bohannon. He's been the hot shooter. Can't get one off there. Wes Washburn post entry for Seth Tuttle, who gets the easy lay-in. Alex Osborne was fronting and was unable to stop the play there. This is a 22-point ball game with Northern Iowa in front, 53-31. Anthony Ireland right side for Alex Osborne. Osborne trying to work in between the defense. Going to be a blocking foul on Tuttle, his second personal 16th foul here on the Panthers. And Drew, so far this season, Northern Iowa's highest point total was 86 points. They have 53 right now. With 2:13 remaining in the first half, they're on pace for well over 100 at this point.
Yeah, and Jesse, this is a team who, under this coaching staff, is 27-1 in games where they've scored over 80 points. So they're well on their way to that mark. It's going to be tough to beat them if they can score above 80, as they've shown in their history.
As a foul out on the perimeter will send Anthony Ireland to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 free throw opportunity. Ireland, 7 points, 3 of them coming from the free throw stripe so far today. As Ireland hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Drew, 2:10 to go here, another free throw for Ireland. You would have to think for the Lions, you want to cut this thing down to something realistic, around 15 or 14 before the halftime break if you can, as Ireland misfires on the free throw. Loose ball, though, on the rebound off the fingertips of Nate Buss, so Lions will keep the possession. But if you can slice into that lead somewhat, it'll give you more confidence going in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. You certainly want to close out the half on a good note here, see if you can cut into that lead, but more importantly, just playing good basketball. They haven't found any type of rhythm whatsoever in this first half.
Ireland working on the perimeter, gives off to Chase Flint, steps into the 18-footer. Off the back rim, no good rebound, taken down by Nate Buss. And Northern Iowa once again running ahead, looking to get a three-point shooter, but bad pass taken away by Chase Flint. Anthony Ireland now from the outlet pass, trying to find Gabe Levin cutting to the rim, and pass is too strong off his hands, out of bounds. And that's the way this first half has gone for the Lions, as they trail by 21, 53-32 with 1:45 to go in this first half. So Lions pick up with full court pressure, but Hannon having trouble inbounding, throws it away. Anthony Ireland gets it to the rim and lays it up and in. So the Lions finally get something going off that full court pressure. Trim the deficit down to 19 as Wes Washpun now into the front court. Stops on right wing, gives off for Bohannon, who hands back off for Washpun. Nearly lost it off his leg, recovers. Guarded by Chase Flint, working into the lane. Up and under layup, blocked away by Levin. Loose ball saved by Osborne, but goes into the hands of Nate Buss. Lions got to come away with that loose ball, could not. And now the officials are going to look at the shot clock. I believe it's at 13. They're going to reset it. As they said, possession changed hands on the save attempt. So a full 35 now for the Panthers with 1:15 to go. 53-34, Northern Iowa in front. As Nate Buss gets the inbound, gives off to Dion Mitchell. Mitchell with the dribble out right side near half court, signaling out a play call here for the Panthers. So we approach 1 minute to play here in this first half. Mitchell gives left wing for Washpun. Washpun plays catch with Bohannon, now gives it up top for Rank. Chip Rank holding the basketball. Dishes off for Nate Buss. Buss has it stripped away by Osborne and taken by Egbami. Ahead to Chase Flint. Flint into the corner, now gives to Osborne. Osborne to the rim, little floater, leaves it short. Misses on the 3-footer, and another missed opportunity there for the Lions. And now a timeout with 38.6 here by Ben Jacobson, the head coach for Northern Iowa. And Drew, that's one you got to capitalize on if you're the Lions, trailing by 19 points. You get a 3-on-1 and misfire on a little chip shot.
Yeah, and I think if you don't have that shot, you just got to move the basketball. Sometimes you think you have to.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
On the other end before the half is over. Either way, Lions are going to have a lot to talk about at the break. It's the Northern Iowa team shooting 62% from the field, 18 of 29. And a blistering 71.4% from long distance. True, as you would say, they all the lights on in the village. 10 of 14 from long distance as Northern Iowa looking to inbound. They get it into Nate Buss. Buss in the backcourt, looking for Dion Mitchell. Shot clock's at 25, but should be a 10-second violation, as that's what the LMU coaching staff is signaling out. Shot clock got down all the way to 23. They called a foul out at the half-court mark on Chase Flint. That's the 19th foul. It'll be a 1-and-1 free throw situation. Not sure about the non-call on the 10-second violation. As we mentioned, it was about 11 seconds in the backcourt there. Dion Mitchell misfires on the free throw, so a little poetic justice there for the Lions as no point. Nothing on that possession for Northern Iowa. Lions will likely hold for the last shot. Shot clock is off. 18 seconds remain here in this first half. Lions trail 53-34 as Anthony Ireland has the dribble out near half court. Game clock down to 7. Ireland now makes his move, gets into the lane, puts up the floater, puts it in. As we get 1 second, Washpun will not get a shot off in time. And Drew said they wanted to get it down around 15-14. They do cut the lead to 17, so clearly still a bad first half for the Lions. They do get a stop and a basket, as we said, in that final 30 seconds to at least carry some sort of momentum into the break. Obviously, as we mentioned, a lot to talk about Northern Iowa with fantastic first half, but the Lions will try to make a run here. They trail by 17.
Yeah, Jesse, a silver lining might be the fact that Northern Iowa couldn't play themselves a better half. LMU couldn't play themselves a worse half. Nothing really going offensively, and then just giving up way too many easy buckets. Northern Iowa was shooting lights out from 3. You can't expect them to continue that type of rate.
We're at the 2013 Paradise Jam. In 14 years here on St. Thomas, we've done a lot of awesome things, but never something like this.
This is the water jetpack, new here to St. Thomas. Anyone who's ever dreamt of flying, ever wanted to learn how to fly, this is about as close as it gets. On an introductory flight, you're going to be porpoising like a dolphin, you're going to be running on the water, and of course flying high like Buzz Lightyear. So those are kind of the 3 things you're going to be doing in an introductory flight.
Perfect. Right arm up, right arm up, right arm up a little, right arm up. There you go. Just like that. That's exactly where I want you. Right there. Very nice. Oh, you're ready to fly. What I want you to do now is slowly bring your arms up till just your feet are in the water. And now that you're there, just start walking with those legs. You're walking on water. Okay, so all you got to do to go underwater is you're going to bring both hands down into the water. When you're ready to come back up, bring both hands back up. Very nice. Very nice.
People who have ever gone parasailing or jet skiing, anything like that, this is going to be completely different. This is the newest adventure basically here in St. Thomas. So you guys actually have this great deal of flying at $100 at discounted price all the way up until November 30th. So just mention Paradise Jam and we'll definitely give you guys that rate.
That definitely was one of the craziest things I've ever done, Mark. Thanks for letting me come out and fly with you. Looks like I earned some wings.
You have definitely earned your jetpack wings, so you're a natural. Come back again soon.
All right, all you Paradise Jammers, come out and check out the St. Thomas Jet Riders.
Welcome to the Paradise Jam. Each November, I like to take my Paradise Jam family down to the one and only golf course on St. Thomas, Mahogany Run. Let's head down to the first tee.
Mahogany Run, being the only golf course on the island, designed by two world-famous golf course architects, Tom Fazio and his dad, George, have some really unique and exciting holes. We have the Devil's Triangle, which is maybe 3 of the most beautiful holes in golf, looking over the Atlantic and the Caribbean Ocean. Holes where you're hitting, 125 to 150 yards from tee boxes to over the ocean onto a small tee complex. Everybody finds the course. It's challenging, forgiving in areas, and truly unforgiving in certain areas. I mean, obviously you can tell who the basketball players are. They're a little taller than most of the island people, but it's wonderful for the course, it's wonderful for the economy down here, it's wonderful for Mahogany Run to have people like that down here doing something for the community down here, and being able to host them at our golf course is really, it's a pleasure to have them down here.
During the Paradise Jam, not only can you enjoy spectacular views like this, but for the right price, you can own a beautiful villa out here at Botany Bay.
We're out here today at Villa Witta, which is a $25 million property that spans over 15,000 square feet of usable space. It's on 4 acres on a waterfront lot, and it's inside the Botany Bay Preserve, which is managed by the Timbers Resorts based out of Carbondale, Colorado. They picked the nicest 400 acres on the island. It overlooks the Mermaid's Chair, the west end of the island, and out over to Culebra, Puerto Rico, and the Spanish Virgin Islands. The entire home is based around the lifestyle that a pirate would probably enjoy. It certainly shows it in the collection of artifacts. It's sort of a modern-day pirate, has this fortress where he keeps all the bounty that he's collected, and I think that's really how the owner looks at it. Also, the quality here, the workmanship inside, it's second to none, absolutely no expense spared. There's a lot of antiques and original artifacts. There's actual treasure chests that were recovered from pirate ships, original cannons, and several 17th century antiques. There's actually a chandelier from a Russian opera house in here that was disassembled and reassembled here. And obviously the location is incredible. It's probably one of the best home sites in the Caribbean. It has to be experienced to be believed. It's really more of like a fairy tale type atmosphere than anything I've ever seen. The U.S. Virgin Islands is uniquely set up for people to take advantage of the tax benefits. There's no state or local taxes other than federal taxes for residents. Anybody who resides here gets to take advantage of that, and the price points are all across the board from $300,000 to $25 million. There's pretty much something for everybody. Give us a call at USVI Sotheby's International Realty. We'd be happy to help you online, or sotheby'srealtyusvi.com is our website.
Welcome to the United States Virgin Islands. We know you'll enjoy your stay in one of the most beautiful places in the Caribbean. We invite you to visit all 3 islands: St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas. St. Croix offers some of the most incredible dive sites in the Caribbean. Explore the pier, a shipwreck, the wall, and even go on a night dive. And with 7 flags having flown over this Caribbean jewel, St. Croix offers one of the most diverse cultures in all of the Caribbean. Want to hike, swim, and explore an underwater trail and an incredible vista all in the same day? Then you can't miss St. John. With 2/3 of the island dedicated as a national park, it's easy to find a view that takes your breath away. St. Thomas offers some of the best shopping deals in the Caribbean, and the U.S. Virgin Islands duty-free limit is $1,600, so be sure to take advantage of the savings. If a romantic destination wedding is in your future, plan your hassle-free nuptials in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Don't forget to let your guests know that there's no passport required for U.S. citizens. For more information on the USVI, log on to visitusvi.com or download our free My Virgin Islands smartphone app to learn more about things to do, restaurants, shops, and much more. Explore the endless unscripted vacation opportunities that await you. Thank you for visiting the United States Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas.
Welcome back to the Virgin Islands, everybody. Jesse Cass and Drew Rossi here with you courtside at the University of Virgin Islands for the first game of this Paradise Jam tournament. LMU looking to rebound from a rough first half. They trail 53-36, a 17-point deficit. The Lions will have to overcome if they want to stay undefeated this season. And Drew, it was a remarkable shooting display from Northern Iowa, aided by some lackadaisical defense by the Lions, with 10 of 14 from three-point range for the Northern Iowa Panthers.
Yeah, they lit it up in the first half, Jesse, and LMU just kind of stunned, not knowing what hit them. Obviously a very capable ball club, Northern Iowa, but not expecting them to shoot 70+% from three. LMU got to do a better job and not just sitting there letting them shoot it. They got to force them into more drives, which they don't want to do, but they've been able to drive and kick to their open teammates who've been knocking it down. But LMU's got to come out with some fire right now, Jesse, in this second half, or it's not going to be the paradise they were expecting.
Absolutely. So Lions and Panthers both ready to break their final huddles. Once again, if you're just joining us, Jesse Cass and Drew Rossi with you courtside as the LMU Lions trail by 17 as we get ready for the second half of play. Lions will come out with their starting five: Anthony Ireland, Chase Flint, Ayodeji Egbayame, Ben Dickinson, and Gabe Levin. Levin was hampered by foul trouble in that first half. Played just 12 of the 20 minutes. Northern Iowa will have their starting five: Mitchell, Matt Bohannon, who went nuts from three-point range, 4 of 5, 14 points for him. Wes Washpun, Seth Tuttle, and Chip Rank. So the Lions will have the basketball to start out this second half, going right to left into the front court. Chase Flint with the basketball straight away. Flint now right wing for Anthony Ireland. Ireland will put up the right wing jumper, in and out, no good. The rebound taken down by Wes Washpun. Washpun stops at the top of the key, gives it to Deion Mitchell, looking to enter the post. To Seth Tuttle, gets it to him over the fronting defense. Gabe Levin with the help side block, and loose ball saved by Ben Dickinson. Lions get it into the front court right wing for Chase Flint, looking to enter to Gabe Levin in the post, but it's kicked away by Washpun. Lions will take it out on the far sideline right in front of their own bench. Here with 19:27 to go in this second half, now as we're just underway in half number 2. Chase Flint with the basketball. Dribbling outside the three-point arc, gives it left wing for Gabe Levin. Levin now hands off for Anthony Ireland. Ireland guarded by Mitchell, swings it over to Egbayame now. Right corner for Flint, enters to Dickinson, misses, follow by Levin, no good. Second follow is good. So Gabe Levin getting on the boards, beat back down the other way though. Seth Tuttle going up for a dunk, undercut by Dickinson, missed the dunk, but will get 2 free throws on the foul. Second foul of the night on Dickinson, and the first team foul of the second half. Drew, that's something the Lions have to be aware of. They had both big men crashing the glass, and Seth Tuttle leaked out and released down the other way and got full court pass and nearly got an easy layup before being fouled.
Yeah, they got to get somebody back there. Not really sure how Tuttle missed that dunk, but lucky break for the Lions as he almost had an attempt at 2 and 1 at the free throw line as Tuttle sinks his first. But LMU got to have a sense of urgency right now. You can't give up easy lay-ins. It's going to give this Northern Iowa team much more confidence.
So Tuttle makes the first free throw, puts up the second. That's good. Tuttle, 90% free throw shooter on the year. Knocks down both. It's a 17-point advantage for Northern Iowa once again, 55-38. Chip Rank is being attended to on the sideline here for Northern Iowa. Appears he has a cut or some blood as he's being attended to by the trainer. Trainers, I believe, have 30 seconds to get that before a substitution is needed. So both coaches going to use this really as a free timeout right now with 19:04 remaining in this second half of play. And Drew, we mentioned at the start of the second half, Gabe Levin hampered by foul trouble. We already saw him with a putback bucket. He can really help ignite this Lions offense with some inside play. We saw, as we mentioned, a lot of just lazy passing around the perimeter with no attacking. If they have that inside presence, it helps them out a lot more.
Yeah, and really no excuse with the type of athletes that LMU has. They got to just be a little bit more aggressive. Northern Iowa is a team that doesn't really Your post players like Levin and Dickinson being able to get some catches and work that high-low game, but if you can't get it inside, you got to find a way to drive it and get a piece of the paint at the very least. If you're not shooting it on the inside, it'll force them to close in on you, and maybe someone will be open on the wing.
We'll see if the Lions can step up their offensive attack as a couple of slick spots being taken care of on the court. So we are just waiting to get back underway. Spots are cleaned up. Lions will inbound now. Gabe Levin to inbound for the Lions. So 19:04 to go in this second half. Jesse Cass and Drew Rossi with you courtside as delay is finally over here. Lions will inbound. Gabe Levin tosses it into Anthony Ireland, who lets it roll and now picks it up as he crosses half court right to left. Ireland over to Chase Flint, left wing for Ayodeji Egbayame. Back up top for Ireland. Gives it right side for Flint. Right back to Ireland, working straight away. Ireland now into the paint. Nearly loses his footing, gets over to Flint. He'll fire the right wing three ball. Trey Bien. Chase Flint, who's been a much improved three-point shooter this season, shooting near 50% from long distance. Sporting that much better arc on a shot, knocks it down. Lions down by 14, and now back up by Wes Washburn. Blocked from behind by Flint, and the Lions coming back right to left into the front court. Anthony Ireland bouncing with a dribble, gives it to Flint. Thought about three, feeds inside for Osborne. Blocked at the rim, gets it back, goes up left-handed and puts it in. And the Lions have cut that deficit down to 12. And 18-15 to go in the second half. That's a 12-point game through plenty of time here for the Lions, and a great start to the second half.
Yeah, and you can see they're really now starting to wake up a little bit, playing with some energy. Sparked by Chase Flint on offense and defense here. Great job by Chase getting his team back in the game, and another turnover by Northern Iowa.
Indecision by Wes Washburn, who moved his feet before putting the ball down, a traveling violation on the Lions. Just 2 minutes into the half can make it either a 10 or 9-point ball game on this possession. So Ireland with it, gives it over for Gabe Levin, right back to Ireland on left wing behind the three-point arc. Holding the basketball, gives off to Chase Flint now. Flint back to Ireland, who's now on the right side. Ireland back over to Flint. 16 on the shot clock. Lions out on the perimeter here. As Ireland now working into the lane, has it stripped on his way up and taken away. Not a good possession there for the Lions as Deion Mitchell comes left right into the front court, met by Ireland near the three-point arc. Crossover dribble into the paint, stripped of the basketball, and it's going to be a reach-in foul on Anthony Ireland. First personal, second team foul in the second half for the Lions. It'll be end line out of bounds for Northern Iowa. As Matt Bohannon inbounds, gets it near the half-court mark to Chip Rank. Rank hands off for Wes Washburn, who now looks to attack the LMU defense. LMU in a 2-1-2 zone. We've seen them in moments in the first half employ the zone defense. As Washburn has it now into the middle of the lane, feeds Chip Rank along the baseline. Blocked from behind by Osborne, and a foul. Max Good hangs his head in dismay as tough break there. Osborne came on the help defense, seemingly had a good play on the ball, but just got a piece of the arm, the official says. So Chip Rank will shoot two. Rank 1-1 from the line tonight. 11 of 13 on the season. And that one is short, no good. Maybe a little Rasheed Wallace ball don't lie there, Drew, as the tough call there. Rank misses on the first free throw. 17:05 remaining here in the second half of play. Northern Iowa 55, LMU 43. Lions have trailed by as many as 23 points. As Chip Rank puts up the second free throw and knocks it down. It's a 13-point advantage for the Panthers, 56-43, as Chase Flint races into the front court for the Lions, gives it left wing for Egbayame. Egbayame guarded by Washburn, gets to the free throw line, gives off for Anthony Ireland. Ireland now into the lane, finds the cut, and Gabe Levin mishandles the catch. Gets it back over to Osborne. He'll attack the rim. Left-hand gliding layup, no good. Tip attempt by Egbayame, no good. And loose ball rebound picked up by Seth Tuttle. Point blank looks there for the Lions, unable to capitalize, and Wes Washpun out of control. No idea where he's going in that play and just stumbles out of bounds as it's deflected away. And Lions basketball with 16:37 to go here in the second half.
Nice break there for LMU, but that's part of their strategy, is to allow Washpun to really handle the ball and take it out of Mitchell's hands. And you can see right there, not comfortable handling the basketball so much, just turns it over on not really a smart play.
So Washpun checks out. Jeremy Morgan checks in as Lions have it offensively. Gabe Levin in the post, goes up against contact, can't get the call, and loses the basketball, taken away by Dion Mitchell. Mitchell ahead for Seth Tuttle. Tuttle to the basket and fouled on his drive. Foul's going to go against Alex Osborne. Second on Osborne, third team foul for the Lions, or making fourth team foul, on the Lions in the second half. Foul occurred before the dunk attempt, so it'll be sideline out of bounds, or end line out of bounds for Northern Iowa. Alex Osborne checks out, as does Chase Plant, Evan Payne, and Ben Dickinson back into the ballgame for the Lions, with 16-14 remaining here in the second half. Panthers will inbound all the way into the backcourt now. Set it up near the top of the key. Dion Mitchell with the basketball. Gives it right side for Bohannon. Bohannon around screen over to Mitchell, now entering into the post, and a hand-checking foul on Ben Dickinson. That's going to be his third personal. 15 foul on the Lions, so already 5 team fouls against LMU just 3 minutes and 57 seconds into this second half. Another end line out of bounds. Inbound here for the Panthers. Once again, they'll throw it into the backcourt for Jeremy Morgan, who gives off to Dion Mitchell. As the Panthers now set their offense against the Lions, 2-3 zone. Morgan working against Anthony Ireland. Picks up the dribble on left wing, gives it up top for Seth Tuttle. Tuttle now right side for Mitchell. Extra pass into the corner for Chip Rank for three. In and out, no good. Rebound chased down in the corner by Gabe Levin, who gives off to Anthony Ireland. Ireland into the front court. Crossover dribble into the lane against 3 defenders. Smacked in the face, no call. Picked up by Agbemi, blocked on the putback attempt. It'll be Lions basketball with 25 on the shot clock and 15:32 on the game clock when we come back here from the Virgin Islands. Lions trail 56-43. You listen to Lions basketball here in the LMU Sports Network. Your home for everything LMU all day.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott.
From the ballgame.
Yeah, and they've gotten some good looks on offense. LMU led by Anthony Ireland, who decided to finally drive it into the lane, but Northern Iowa with a couple blocks to send this last one out of bounds. See what they can come up with out of bounds here.
As Evan Payne inbounds to Egbayeme, they swing it back over to Evan Payne. Left wing 3-ball off the iron, no good, and it bounces over the backboard out of bounds. A good look there for Payne. He's 2 of 4 from long distance on the ball game. And it'll be Northern Iowa basketball. 15:22 to go. Jesse Cass and Drew Rossi with you here for this ball game as Northern Iowa has the basketball. They give it over to Jeremy Morgan. Pump fakes on the 3, takes it to the basket, misfires on the layup, but is fouled. Foul going to go against Evan Payne, his first, and that's already the 16th foul for the Lions. And Jeremy Morgan, who has not scored in the ballgame so far, will head to the line. He's averaging nearly 7 points per ballgame. He was the 2013 Iowa Gatorade Player of the Year coming out of high school as he misfires on the first free throw. So highly touted freshman Player of the Year in the state of Iowa coming off the bench here for Northern Iowa, misfires on the first free throw.
Yeah, Morgan, a guy who can really shoot it. That time ran off the line. Not too comfortable around the basket, but a guy who can really stroke it if you leave him open.
So he makes 1 of 2 free throws there. Lions quickly get into the front court. Evan Payne driving down the lane, slips on the drive, is pushed, and a foul along the right baseline. As the small LMU contingent of fans applauding the foul call there on the play as Dion Mitchell checks out for Northern Iowa. Wes Washpun back into the ball game. As Evan Payne to inbound under the LMU basket. Payne looking, gets it into Gabe Levin. Levin right along left baseline, left-hand finish on the right side of the hoop. And the Lions within 12, 57-45. Just under 15 minutes to play here in the second half of play as Wes Washpun has the basketball. Gives it up top for Seth Tuttle. Thought about 3 pump fakes. Gets Ben Dickinson on the floor. Now kicks off for Bohannon. Lions recover nicely defensively. Bohannon in danger of the 5-second. Hands off now for Tuttle. Guarded in the left corner by Dickinson. Pump fakes now. He'll put up the 18-foot jump shot and splash it home. Just a little bit too much space there as he knocks down the jumper. Dickinson not as comfortable out there on the perimeter, and Tuttle makes him pay. It's a 14-point basketball game once again. As Anthony Ireland will step into a straightaway 3-ball. Travian. Anthony Ireland getting it going for the Lions. He leads all scorers now with 15 points in the ball game. And it's a 59-48 Northern Iowa lead. 14:08 to go here in the second half. Chip Rank top of the key, gives the right wing for Wes Washpun. Washpun now up top for Matt Bohannon. Pump fake steps in for the long 2-ball and knocks it down. Can't fault Egbame for biting on the fake. Bohannon has been deadly from long range, able to show he can put it on the floor and knock it down as well. It's a 13-point advantage for the Panthers. Once again, Ireland trying to hit another 3-ball. This one left well short. Not a good shot there for the Lions, and Wes Washpun brings it left to right into the front court. Washpun around a screen, top key, a legal screen, and a foul on Seth Tuttle. Head coach Ben Jacobson upset with the play from Tuttle. And now Tuttle will check out along with Chip Rank and Jeremy Morgan. Northern Iowa with Washpun, Bohannon, Friedman, Morrison, and Buss. As Evan Payne has it for the Lions at the top of the key. Payne controlling dribble, gets it to the free throw line. Ireland bumped from behind by Washpun. It'll be the second team foul, or make it third team foul of the second half for Northern Iowa. Gonna be the first foul on Washpun. The Lions will inbound here. So they're looking to get in, find Gabe Levin under the basket, up and under layup, no good. Tip attempt, no good. Levin gets it again, goes back up, can't get it to go. Evan Payne flies in with the left-hand tip. 4 tries at the bucket, and the Lions finally get it to go. Once again, cut that lead down to 11, 61-50. As Washpun over to Morrison now, right side for Bohannon. Bohannon post entry for Friedman, blocked at the rim by Levin, slammed it against the glass. Ireland coming the other way, feeding Levin to the basket, fouled, and 2 free throws upcoming for Gabe Levin, who coming alive in the second half. An acrobatic block, seemingly beat for the layup, comes on the help side and smashes that one along the backboard. And Ireland rewards the big man for running the floor. 2 free throws upcoming here for Gabe Levin, his first 2 free throw attempts here of the night.
So you can see how much they've missed this guy in the first half as he was out with 2 fouls, but so much that he does for you offensively, defensively. Just an unbelievable play by Gabe. Really smashing that ball against the glass and making his way down the court to get fouled.
So Levin cashed in on the first free throw. 1 more upcoming for the Lions freshman. That one off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by Chip Rank. So the deficit is 10, 61-51. Dion Mitchell coming back the other way, bumped by Anthony Ireland, and that's the 17th foul on the Lions, so smart play by Mitchell. Saw he had Ireland not really set defensively, able to coax him into the foul, and now a 1-and-1 free throw situation for Mitchell. Mitchell 3 of 4 from the stripe tonight, has 13 points for Northern Iowa. And he'll step to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw from Mitchell, in and out, no good, and the rebound taken by Egbayame. So Lions catch a break there. Second time Mitchell has misfired on the front end of a 1-and-1. Evan Payne, quick outlet pass ahead to Ben Dickinson, misfires on the layup. Tried to draw contact, nothing there, and back the other way, Washpun to Nate Buss, misses the easy layup. Lions now pushing back with numbers. Both teams miss layups, trading that, as Evan Payne going down the right baseline to the basket, hangs and puts it in off the glass. It is an 8-point ball game. Lions have trimmed 15 points off the lead, and a timeout for Ben Jacobson. Evan Payne and the Lions fired up. Drew 23-point lead, now down to 8 with 12:22 to go. A lot of time. Obviously the Lions can't let up now, but a great sign in how they've come out in this.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport required.
Plenty of ball game left, 12-22, 8-point game. Again, we mentioned it earlier on in the broadcast. LMU hadn't had a University of Northern Iowa players.
Northern Iowa does have 7 free throw attempts to make up for some of that field goal disparity, but Lions have definitely been the aggressor in this second half. It's an 8-point ball game as we're back underway. Deion Mitchell with the dribble into the paint, blocked by Evan Payne. Gabe Levin saves it from going out of bounds, and the Lions with another excellent defensive play. And Evan Payne will get the outlet pass and take it to the front court, finds Anthony Ireland. Thought about the 3, pump fakes, gets into the lane, finds Gabe Levin at the top of the key. He pump fakes off the 3, gives back to Ireland. Lions trying to be patient here on the offensive end as Ireland backs out the dribble near the half-court line, directing traffic for the Lions. Guarded by Morrison, now crossover into the paint. Little turnaround jump shot. Doesn't get the front of the row. No, gets his own board. Goes back up. Can't get it to go. Loose ball rebound taken by Levin, and he puts it up and in. Third time the charm there for the Lions. It's a 6-point ball game. 61-55, 11:30 to go in this second half of play. As Lions are right back in it. Nate Buss straightaway 3-pointer, good, and Northern Iowa now 11 of 16. Max Good upset with the play there as Nate Buss, the big man, able to step out and knock down the 3. A big one there for Northern Iowa to halt some of that line momentum. As Egbayame, tough turnaround jump shot along the left baseline and knocks it down. Tough shot by Egbayame and a nice response. Lions trail by 7, 64-57, 11 minutes to go as Deion Mitchell kicks it left corner for Morris. An awkward looking shot there. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's going to be off of Evan Payne and the Lions. It'll be Northern Iowa basketball when we come back from the under 12 media timeout. But we have ourselves a ball game. Lions trail by 7, 64-57, 10:55 to go. You're listening to Lions basketball here on the LMU Sports Network. You're home for everything LMU, all day, every day.
UVI is closer than you think.
At UVI, the beach is closer than you think.
At UVI, the professors are closer than you think.
At UVI, your success is closer than you think.
The University of the Virgin Islands is closer than you think. Call us today or visit our website.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh.
Come on, boy, just a little. Kiss me, boy, you got me going crazy.
Scott, business is tough, but with great offers at Avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a bizcation. Avis.
Make the monumental comeback.
Yes, sir, Jesse. And really what you're looking to see is there's no energy coming from LMU whatsoever.
As a hand-checking foul out on the perimeter off the inbound on Marin Mornar. Sends Seth Tuttle for a 1-and-1. Tuttle is over 90% on the season, so not a foul you want to give there, especially way out on the perimeter on a handoff. And Tuttle knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1. So it makes it a 8-point ball game, 65-57. And Drew Wild, Lions never trailed by a huge deficit such as 23 in that Long Beach State game as Tuttle misfires the second free throw. They were down much of that second half and kept clawing and fighting. We're seeing that same kind of fight here in the second half for the Lions against Northern Iowa.
Yeah, and that's what we really didn't see in that first half. No signs of life there from LMU. They're now wide awake playing with tons of energy. So anytime they're playing with this effort, they're going to give themselves a chance to be in the ball game. We saw them come back after Long Beach really wore them down, but
as another foul on Mornar, denying the post-entry pass that ended up sailing out of bounds. Fourth foul on Marin Mornar, 19th foul for the Lions. So this obviously going in the favor of Northern Iowa. They love to rebuild this lead and disrupt some of that confidence of the Lions as Tuttle hits the first free throw. Alex Osborne will check back in. Mornar will check out for the Lions. .27 to go here in this second half. Chase Flint will re-enter the ballgame. Ayodeji Egbami will check out. Seth Tuttle to the line for a second free throw. That one is good. And now Nate Buss will check back in for Tuttle. It's a 10-point advantage once again for Northern Iowa, 67-57. 10:27 to go. Lions once again trail by double digits. We'll see if they can respond with another run as Anthony Ireland has it in the front court for LMU. Ireland gives off to Evan Payne. Payne straight away left wing now for Chase Flint. Flint top of the key for Anthony Ireland. Ireland gets a step into the lane, puts it up, can't get the roll off the glass, and rebound ripped down by Chip Rank. Who gets ahead to Dion Mitchell. Mitchell now weaving into the lane, spin move, fall away, jump shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound taken down by Gabe Levin. Levin, quick outlet for Anthony Ireland. Ireland right to left across the half-court timeline. Lions work it around the perimeter to Evan Payne. He'll step into a long jump shot, blocked by Dion Mitchell. Or excuse me, blocked by Wes Washbun and picked up by Mitchell. Mitchell now to Chip Rank. He'll put up the left wing three-pointer. That's too long, air ball. Rebounded by Chase Flint. Flint ahead to Anthony Ireland. Ireland now spins into the lane, takes contact, can't get the layup to go, but he'll get to the line for two. And we've seen Anthony Ireland be much more aggressive in this second half, Drew. He leads the Lions with 15 points, but not just settling for jump shots. He's taking a couple of those, but being very aggressive, getting into the lane, and something we were very accustomed to seeing last season when he had to do that a lot more, but seeing with the team struggling in Ireland now, trying to get him back in it with some aggressive play.
Yeah, for sure, Jesse. Someone who's been putting their body on the line time and time again, just carving through defenders there and floating in the air, waiting for some contact. As he caught Bus elevated, just kind of waiting there for him to get a little bit of contact and then get the shot off. Smart play by Anthony to get to the free throw line.
So Ireland to the line, rims home the first free throw. Evan Payne will check out. Ayodeji Egbami will check in. Northern Iowa with a couple subs as well. Jeremy Morgan and Seth Tuttle check back into the ball game, as does Matt Bohannon. Nate Buss, Dion Mitchell, and Ted Friedman head to the bench as Anthony Ireland steps to the line for a second free throw. That one is good as well. Ireland now 6 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. Lions once again within 8, picking up with some full court pressure. Egbami looking to pressure Washburn. He nearly throws it away, taken by Morgan. He's double teamed, and a reach and foul called on Ireland and the Lions. Ireland disputing the call with the official, saying Morgan was throwing his elbows around. It's the 10th team foul on the Lions. Regardless, it'll be 2 shots for Morgan with 9:23 to go here in the second half. So Morgan will step to the line. 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight, and he will misfire on the first free throw. One more upcoming here from the line. Morgan, the freshman. Second free throw is also short. Rebound taken down by Osborne, so Lions come away with a virtual stop there on the 2 missed free throws. They trail by 8 with the basketball. Ireland now working top of the key, finds Gabe Levin, right wing, open 3 ball, way long, and the rebound taken down by Northern Iowa. Wes Washburn ahead to Jeremy Morgan. Morgan will slow the pace and bring it back out to Bohannon. As Washburn now has it near half court, working pick and roll, nearly stripped by Osborne as he shows on the screen. They get over to Bohannon left wing, guarded by Flint, and another reach and foul on the perimeter on the Lions. Through just too much of the reaching with the hands instead of moving their feet on the perimeter, and it's cost the Lions, to mention, double bonus here. That's now the 11th foul in the half for the Lions.
Just got to trust your defense, Jesse. You can't think you have to make a play every time you're on the ball defensively. Alex Osborne 30 feet from the hoop, reaching for the basketball. Not a smart play to send a good free throw shooter to the line.
As Bohannon's free throw hangs up on the rim and drops in. Bohannon now, Drew, you mentioned a good free throw shooter, 11 of 11, 100% on the season. So not the guy you want to send to the line. Osborne and Anthony Ireland will take a seat. Ben Dickinson and Evan Payne back in the ballgame for the Lions as Bohannon sets for the second free throw. That's good as well. It remains 100% on the year. It's a 10-point ball game once again, 69-59. The Lions had got that lead down to 6 at a point, but they've been able to get no closer to this point as we go under 9 minutes to play. Max Good wants a timeout. He's going to take 30-second timeout with 8:46 to go. Still plenty of time remaining in the ball game. We'll keep it here on the timeout.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with the child today at worldvision.org/share.
On the defensive end with bad fouls 30 feet away from the hoop. You absolutely can't have it. Northern Iowa has a ton of shooters on their team, bunch of guys who can step up and make free throws. You can't make it easy on them. You're really shooting yourself in the foot. Just play solid defense. Trust your defense. You can't get a steal every single possession, but if you play hard defense, you can force Northern Iowa into a miss. Get the rebound, get out and run, and do what you want to do on the offensive end. LMU's got to do themselves a favor now and quit fouling so far from the hoop.
As the Lions now bring in CJ Blackwell for the first time. He has not played in the past 3 ball games for the Lions, and we know he can shoot the ball, perhaps inserted for an offensive spark here for the Lions. Evan Payne, top of the key, steps back, gives to CJ Blackwell, pump fakes on the shot, picks up the dribble in the corner, has to get rid of it before the 5-second call, throws it into the backcourt. Chase Flint saves it, gets it to Gabe Levin, can't control it, and the loose ball taken away by Chip Rank. So tough for a guy to come in cold off the bench, and Blackwell not ready there as he threw it away. Lions with the turnover, just their 8th of the ball game, but a tough one there at this point in the ball game. 8:05 remaining, 10-point ball game as Deion Mitchell gives off to Jeremy Morgan. Morgan controlling near half court, back off to Mitchell. 12 on the shot clock. As Mitchell stumbles with the dribble, gives it right corner for Bohannon for 3, and he buries it again. 5 of 6 from downtown for Matt Bohannon, 21 points. And it's a 13-point ball game. Evan Payne pull-up jump shot in transition. Answers right back with a 15-footer. It's 72-61. Quick response there on the bucket from Payne and the Lions. 7:33 to go. Deion Mitchell finds, this time, Chip Rank. He's long on the three-pointer, but long rebound out to Jeremy Morgan. And a second look at the possession here for the Panthers. Mitchell back off for Morgan. Morgan now over to Nate Buss, back to Mitchell. Still 24 remaining on the shot clock as Mitchell backs out the dribble near half court. Now looking for a screen from Chip Rank. Goes around 2 screens, gets it back to Rank on left wing. Now working down the lane to the basket. Blocked from behind by Ben Dickinson. Rebound taken by CJ Blackwell. Lions now pushing into the front court. Evan Payne trying to hop through defenders and a blocking foul against Mitchell. So smart play there from Payne. 16 foul on Northern Iowa. So Lions will have it and be inbounding out of bounds when we come back from the under 8 media timeout. 6:59 remaining.
Come visit my island, the United States Virgin Islands.
Discover how life is meant to be. Call your travel agent today.
Spectacular views of the Caribbean are just the beginning at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort. Discover a place where turquoise waters meet clear blue skies, where fine dining and poolside bars delightfully coexist, where fun and relaxation are an art form. A Marriott dream vacation awaits you here on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's all here at Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort.
Welcome to Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort. Experience the Caribbean's most entertaining beach resort, Belongo Bay Beach Resort, St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. No passport.
Ireland, Payne, Blackwell, Dickinson, and Levin. As Evan Payne inbounding for the Lions. Payne gets it in right corner for Gabe Levin. Levin working against the smaller Bohannon, backs him into the lane, fouled on the help defense. This one going to be on Nate Buss. So that's the 17th foul. So the Lions finally get into the bonus here with 6:55 remaining. And Gabe Levin on a shooting foul will be shooting 2. Levin 1 of 2 from the line today. First free throw from Levin is long off the back iron. See Levin frustrated with the miss there. Now 1 of 3 from the free throw line on the day. Second free throw from Levin is good. Gives Levin his 10th point to go along with 12 boards, a second straight double-double for Gabe Levin here. It's a 10-point ball game, 72-62, 6:50 remaining here in this second half. As Northern Iowa on the offensive end, Wes Washpun working straight away, guarded by Payne, gives it right wing for Bohannon. Bohannon now enters into the post to Nate Buss. Buss looking out for Seth Tuttle, knocked away by Payne with 16 on the shot clock. It'll remain Panther basketball as they'll take it out on the near sideline. Well, Bohannon gets it into Tuttle, now hands off for Washpun. 12 on the shot clock here for the Panthers as Washpun around a screen. Fires over to Bohannon, quick fire three-pointer from the right wing, in and out, no good. And loose ball foul is gonna go against the Lions. So Bohannon finally misses a shot, but the Lions commit a foul on the rebound. And it'll be 2 free throws upcoming here for Northern Iowa. Seth Tuttle to the line. Tuttle 6 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. 90% are on the season. Will step to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw from Tuttle is in and out, no good. Northern Iowa leaving some points on the line here. They've now missed 8 free throws, so the Lions in foul trouble, obviously not helping their cause, but Northern Iowa not doing as much as they could on these free throws. They do get that second one to go. It's an 11-point advantage once again, 73-62, 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the second half as Anthony Ireland working against Washpun. Top of the key, gives off right wing for Evan Payne. Payne jab steps, thought about the three-pointer, now puts it on the floor. Hop steps in the lane, loses the basketball, tries to throw it up at the rim, rebounded by Northern Iowa. Bohannon taking it away from Dickinson, and the Lions coming away empty on the offensive end. Washpun down the lane, charges into his defender, sets up the dunk for Tuttle. And Dickinson and Tuttle get tangled up. Dickinson just trying to get up from Tuttle on top of him. So officials break it up, no call on that. And Lions will take it out, trailing by 13 once again, 75-62, with 5:53 to go. As Anthony Ireland will bring it to the front court, right to left for the Lions. Ireland working straight away against Washpun. Crossover dribble, hopping into the lane. He's fouled, throws it up at the rim. They're going to say foul before the shot, so it's going to be a 1-and-1 free throw opportunity for Anthony Ireland. And Drew, that's something the Lions need to now with the deficit back at 13, 5:44. You got to get some points with the clock stopped here at the free throw line.
They haven't gotten too many fouls called, but Anthony, smart play by him, driving into the lane, getting another foul, getting to the free throw line. They're going to really need to extend this 5:44 left in the game if they want to have a chance to steal a win here.
So that foul was the second on Washpun. 8th team foul for Northern Iowa. Ireland cashes in on the first free throw, setting up for one more. Second free throw from Ireland is good. Ireland makes both. Mayor Marnar now going to check in for Gabe Levin. Marnar going to try to help out the full court press with his length on the inbounder. Ayodeji Agbayemi checks in for CJ Blackwell, so another defense-offense switch here for the Lions. As they trail 75-64, 5:44 to go. Wes Washpun gets the inbound, double-teamed in the backcourt, gets it off to Tuttle. Tuttle now over to Dion Mitchell, who will cross the half-court timeline, gets over to Chip Rank, and now back to Mitchell, who holds out near half-court. Head coach Ben Jacobson calling out the play call for the Panthers as Mitchell. Pass deflected by Dickinson, then get it back up top for Chip Rank. Rank now for Bohannon. Kick ball on Egbayemi with 8 on the shot clock. Shot clock resets to 15 on the kick. So Northern Iowa will have it under their own basket with 15 on the shot clock, 5:17 on the game clock. Panthers in front by 11. As Tuttle gets to the basket, misses the layup, but will get 2 free throws. And that's the 5th foul of the night on Ben Dickinson. So he's out of the ball game, fouling out for the first time in his Lions career. Tough night for Dickinson, just 6 points and 2 rebounds as he fouls out with 5:13 to go in this second half. Seth Tuttle to the free throw line as Gabe Levin comes to the scores table to check back in for LMU. As Tuttle to the line for 2. He's 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight, has 17 points to go along with 8 rebounds. As Tuttle's first free throw is good. Extends Northern Iowa's lead to 12, 76-64. As Tuttle to the line for one more. Second free throw from Tuttle is good as well. Lead back up to 13 for the Panthers. Nate Buss will check back in. Seth Tuttle will check out. Still time remaining, but time running out here on the Lions. They trail by 13. Anthony Ireland will let the basketball roll into the front court and now pick it up as he crosses half court. Ireland swings right side for Evan Payne. Nearly mishandles the catch, recovers. Now swings back left side for Ireland. Ireland guarded by Mitchell. Gets a step into the lane, taking contact, no call, loose ball, fight for the rebound. Ripped down by Marin Mornar. Gets the top of the key to Evan Payne. He'll step into the contested 15-footer. That's no good. Tipped up by Gabe Levin. That's no good. Rebound ripped down by Egbayemi. Loses it. And it's going to be Northern Iowa basketball as Egbayemi lost it out of bounds. The effort there for the Lions, but just unable to get a shot to go down. And it'll be Northern Iowa basketball with 4:51 to go as Lions try to pick up with some full court pressure once again. Hannon inbounds to Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Mornar, and it's going to be the second Lion to foul out tonight. Trying to defend there, a little tiny body contact, and Mornar will be done for the night. We know that Northern Iowa well into the double bonus. It's the 15th foul committed in the second half by the Lions. And Dion Mitchell to the free throw line as Max Good not happy with the official and letting him know about it here, and he's going to get a technical foul. And Good not letting up on the official here. So 2 free throws upcoming on the technical for Matt Bohannon, and then 2 free throws following that from Mitchell on the foul 90 feet from the basket. So Bohannon will miss the first free throw, his first miss of the season. Was 12 of 12 on the year prior to that one, 2 of 2 on the day before that. Second free throw from Bohannon is no good as well, so what are the odds of a 100% free throw shooter going 0 for 2? Dion Mitchell will now step to the line to shoot the 2 on the personal foul. As now Marin Mornar will check out. That foul was his 5th. Not sure if the officials are aware of it, as we have that on the stat sheet here. Mornar officially fouled out of the ballgame, waiting to check out. And now they realize it is his 5th. They'll let Alex Osborne check into the ballgame for Mornar. So Dion Mitchell now to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's 3 of 5 from the free throw line today. First free throw good. Makes it 78-64, 4:48 to go in this second half of play. Second free throw from Mitchell is good as well. And the lead back up to 15 for the Panthers. Anthony Ireland with it in the front court for the Lions. Ireland working top of the key. Getting into the lane now, takes contact, puts it up, counted, and a foul. As Anthony Ireland continues to attack the paint. He's had an off shooting night of 6 for 17, but he has gotten to the free throw line 10 times via the 11th time at the stripe. He does lead the Lions with 19 points. And he'll step to the line for looking to complete the 3-point play and bring the Lions back to within 12. Free throw from Anthony Ireland is good. It is a 12-point ball game, 79-67. Still 4:39 to go despite all the foul woes and the technical on the Lions. Chance here if they can get some stops. And a foul out on the perimeter against Ireland. As Dion Mitchell and Ireland with a slight bump on the perimeter. That'll be Ireland's second personal. It's the well into the double bonus, 16th team foul. Just better known as double bonus here for Northern Iowa. As we have a timeout called by Max Good on the Lions. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take a break here with 4:34 to go. The Lions still trying to make the comeback, but time running out.
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more at newtek.com.
Welcome back to the Virgin Islands, everybody. Jesse Cass and Drew Rossi with you here with 4:34 to go in the second half. Dion Mitchell to the free throw line for Northern Iowa coming out of the timeout. Mitchell's first free throw is good. It's 80-67. Northern Iowa in front. And Drew, for the Lions, we mentioned 16 team fouls in the second half as Mitchell makes the second of 2 free throws. Despite the fact some of them might be more touch fouls, the Lions have been unable to adjust to the officiating tonight, and it's obviously cost them a bunch here in the second half.
Yeah, luckily for LMU, there is no triple bonus, Jesse Cash, so it's the only thing they got going for them right now in this second half. A 14-point deficit.
As a long 2 from Ayodeji Egbayami is good. Lions trail by 12, 81-69, picking up with full court pressure once again. Dion Mitchell splitting the trap off the inbound will now slow the pace as he crosses the half-court timeline. So we approach 4 minutes to play here in this second half. Seth Tuttle handing off for Chip Rank. Knocked away by Gabe Levin. Dives on the floor. Gets it ahead to Evan Payne. Nearly loses the ball. Goes down the right baseline now. Attacks the rim. Puts it in and a foul. Incredible hustle play from Gabe Levin and Evan Payne, who nearly lost it out of bounds, which would have been fitting for how this game has gone for the Lions. But still, the Lions refusing to give in. Now potential 3-point play. They can make it a 9-point game once again with 3:53 to go. So hang in there, Lions fans. The Lions still not going away just yet.
Yeah, no quit in this team. But again, the defensive end is really creating the offense. They're relying on it so heavily.
Now, as you can see, don't you love technology? Yeah, no problem. There we go. How are the girls? Uh-huh.
Come on, boy, just a little. Kiss me, boy, got me going crazy.
Scott.
Business is tough, but with great offers at Avis.com, we give you the space to turn your business trip into a bizcation. Avis, it's your space.
We are World Vision, and we believe in children. We believe in God's calling to share our lives with them, to share a meal, to share water, to share love, to share a full life.
If you believe, share with a child today at worldvision.org/share.
We're back here from the Virgin Islands in the first game of the Paradise Jam. Evan Payne to the free throw line looking to complete a three-point play for the Lions, who trail by 10 with 3:53 remaining. They trail by as many as 23 points as Payne to the free throw line does complete the three-point play. Lions back to within 9. 81-72, 3:52 to go. Lions once again picking up in full court pressure. Wes Washburn gets it over to Dion Mitchell. Mitchell looking to split the trap, knocked away from high by 11. Egbami wide open for the slam dunk. The full court pressure works their Lions to within 7, the closest they've been since they got to within 6 early in the second half. Once again, full court pressure here. Washburn gets it ahead to Seth Tuttle in the front court. 3:30 to go. Lions still with some life here as Washburn into the lane, into the body of Osborne. Misfires on the layup, rebounded by Tuttle on the offensive board. Gets it ahead to Dion Mitchell. Mitchell now right corner for Chip Rank, and Mitchell will wisely back it out. A big offensive rebound allows Northern Iowa to use some more clock here. As Mitchell, guarded by Ireland, swings the left side for Washburn. Washburn guarded by Payne, now looking to work around a screen, entering into Tuttle. Ball knocked away by Osborne and stolen by Anthony Ireland. Lions coming on the break. Ireland ahead to Evan Payne. Payne to the rim and fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2 with 3 minutes to go exactly in the ball game. Lions on a 7-0 run in the last 50 seconds, and it's all been ignited by that full court pressure. So 3 minutes to go if Payne can deliver here. A timeout by Ben Jacobson. Give us a chance to catch our breath here. Payne can deliver from the line. Lions can make this a 5-point game, a 2-possession ball game.
But they just keep that pressure on, and we've seen it work against Long Beach State, and finally had to give in to that pressure that LMU kept on them all game long. Northern Iowa trying to slow things down a little bit. Might not be the route they want to explore. They should probably keep it on attack mode. It's almost hard to slow it down after you had such a high-scoring game. You're getting yourself out of rhythm, and LMU is capitalizing. Alex Osborne with his hands in the passing lane there, causing the deflection, and here's Evan Payne to shoot 2 free throws.
So 2 free throws here for Evan Payne. Payne with 17 points tonight for the Lions as he takes a deep breath for the first free throw and knocks it in. Payne now 2 of 2 from the line today. It's a 6-point ball game, 81-75. 3 minutes to play. It's Payne to the line for the second free throw. Takes his time, deep breath, fires up the free throw, hits it again. So 2 of 2 on the play from Payne. It's a 5-point ball game, 81-76. 3 minutes to go as Lions pick up with full court pressure. Trouble on the inbounds here for Mahanma, gets it into Seth Tuttle. Tuttle now to Washburn. Washburn looking to beat the press. Will now get it into the front court to Tuttle, right back to Washburn. Guarded by Ireland at the half-court line. Puts it on the floor, now backs out the dribble, gives it off to Dion Mitchell. Mitchell, the sure-handed point guard for the Panthers. Guarded by Payne, now gives off for Tuttle, nearly stripped away, now attacks on Levin. Gonna be a foul on Tuttle, or foul on Levin, count it and 1. Lions bench not happy with the call. The officials conferring about it right now. They have the 2 points on the shot on the board right now, but the officials in discussion about the call. We'll see what the call is. Official, it looked like the ruling true was that they said 2 shots but no basket. We'll see what the ruling is here. Right now, as we mentioned, the points are on the board, but they come off now. It will be foul on Levin, his 3rd. So 2 shots for Tuttle. So still 2 shots here for the Panthers in their advantage, but no shot at a 3-point play as those points taken off the board.
It's a good break for LMU, but thought for sure Tuttle lowered his shoulder and charged right over Levin, who Bit of a flop, tried to get the call. Didn't go his way, but at least they waved the 2 points off the board, and Tuttle sinks the first. Just a chance at 2 points here.
One more here for Tuttle with 2:36 to go. He knocks down both free throws, so it's a 7-point Northern Iowa lead once again that ends a 9-0 run from the Lions as Anthony Ireland lets the ball roll and picks it up as it crosses half court. Ireland bouncing with the dribble, top of the key, guarded by Mitchell. Now crosses into the lane. Ireland floats up the little baby floater, can't get it to go. Rebound taken down by Tuttle. And Northern Iowa now working in the backcourt, and a timeout by Ben Jacobson, who saw the 10-second violation looming, so a smart timeout there from Jacobson and the Panthers. So we'll keep it here with 2:19 to go. Lions trail by 7. Obviously time not on LMU's side, but as we've seen, they trailed by 14 about 2 minutes ago, cut that down to 5. So despite the odds being against them, Lions still with a shot here with 2:19 to go.
Yeah, for sure. It's something they've had a little bit of experience with here. A little comeback victory against Long Beach State, but again, time not on their side. They got to capitalize, force Northern Iowa into an early shot here, unless they can get a steal. Time certainly not on their side, but game not quite over, Jeff.
And the Lions have found success attacking the basket, but at some point might have to look to the 3 ball. Not quite yet, but Lions 5 of 14 from long distance in this ballgame. Evan Payne, 2 of those threes. Anthony Ireland with 1 and Egbayami with 1. Lions have all 3 of those players on the floor right now, along with Gabe Levin and Alex Osborne. So that could be a factor in these final 2:19 as Northern Iowa will take it out on the near sideline right in front of our scores table as Jeremy Morgan gets it into Tuttle. Tuttle over to Dion Mitchell. Mitchell across the half-court timeline, guarded by Evan Payne. Now working into the key pick and roll with Tuttle to the basket. Hangs, misses the layup. Rebound collected by Gabe Levin. Levin had Anthony Ireland, finds Levin attacking the rim, to the basket, lost it but fouled on his way up. And 2 free throws with 1:59 to go. So for the Lions, exactly what they needed there, a stop and then a chance to get some points with the clock stopped here for Gabe Levin. Levin just 2 of 4 from the line tonight, as he'll step to the line for 2 big free throws here for the Lions. With 1:59 remaining in the ballgame, Northern Iowa in front, 83-76. First free throw from Levin is long off the back rim. So 1 more upcoming for Levin. Lions can ill afford to leave more points at the line. They've been very successful as a team today, 15 of 20 from the stripe. So 1 more here for Levin. That one is also no good, and the rebound collected by Tuttle. So tough break there for the Lions as they come away empty-handed on that possession and continue to trail by 7 with 1:50 to go here in the second half. Dion Mitchell's spin move into the lane, left-hand layup is good. And it's a 9-point advantage for the Panthers once again, 1:40 to go. Lions with it on the offensive end with time running out for them. Gabe Levin thought about the 3 ball, now puts it on the floor, has it taken away by Dion Mitchell. Mitchell now racing to the front court, sidesteps his defender and lays it up and in. And that could be the final straw for the Lions as Max Good wants to call a timeout here as Anthony Aaron will dribble it into the front court with 1:17 remaining. Frustrated Gabe Levin going into the Lions huddle as tough couple of plays there for the freshman, misfiring on the 2 free throws and then turning it over. And Drew, it seems like time's short here for the Lions, 1:17 remaining. Their comeback attempt looks like it might fall just short.
Yeah. Northern Iowa making plays when it counts. Mitchell with 2 big plays here, and that's what he's good at, Jesse. Coach Scholl had an interesting stat. He's about 75% of the time when he gets a foot in the paint, he either gets to the free throw line or scores a bucket, and you could just see it there, kind of seeking out that rim. Really good point guard for Northern Iowa. Mitchell making plays when it counts, and he's got his team up 11.
So the Lions will have the basketball with 1:17 remaining, trailing 87-76. It's been an exciting second half. The Lions started the second half trailing by 17. They've cut that lead down to 5 at points, but now trail once again by 11. Anthony Ireland off the inbound play, pull up 15-foot jump shot off the back rim, no good. Loose ball fight for the rebound, taken by a West Washpun. And now Northern Iowa can simply look to milk down this clock as Dion Mitchell into the front court. Mitchell looking to attack the basket. Will now pull out the dribble as he's hounded by Lions defenders, and a foul on Evan Payne. Third foul on Payne. And 2 free throws here for Dion Mitchell with 57.2 remaining. So Mitchell to the stripe, gets the first free throw to go. It's 88-76, and Drew, to take a quick look ahead for a moment, Lions will take on, if they do end up falling in this ballgame, the loser of the following ballgame, which is Maryland versus Marist. And that game would be tomorrow afternoon, as Lions within the offensive end after 2 made free throws by Mitchell. Ireland trying to enter in the post to Osborne, kicked away by Mitchell with 48.2 remaining. Wet spot being mopped up on the floor as Lions will inbound in front of their own bench with 48.2. They get it into Evan Payne. Payne out behind the 3-point line. Straightaway will fire the straightaway 3 ball and knocks it down. It's a 10-point ball game with 40.9 remaining. Drew, we mentioned the Lions would have to hit some threes. Obviously that one likely too little too late there. But we know even in this final 40.9, Lions are going to fight till the final horn, as we know that's the identity of any Max Good ball club.
Yeah, for sure. They're obviously not going to just...
Imagine the power of a giant TV production truck in a compact portable video production system. NewTek TriCaster has everything you need for a network-style video production. Camera switching, graphics, special effects, virtual sets, and more. You can stream your production live to the internet and record up to 8 separate channels of HD video all in one system. NewTek TriCaster. It's a television studio in a box. Find out more.
Second half, when you look at the final box score, I'm sure one of the keys. Northern Iowa just 7 of 20, 35% in this second half, but 27 free throw attempts in the second half alone, 35 free throw attempts in the ball game, and they've made 18 of those 27 free throws.
Yeah, some of those coming on not so smart fouls by LMU, but it's unbelievable amount of fouls being called in the second half here for a team who came out and shot the ball so well. To send them to the free throw line, it's going to be tough to win in that type of situation. Shooting 70-something% in the first half from the 3, and then to send them to the line 27 times.
Dion Mitchell guarded out top by Evan Payne, just winding down the clock here. Shot clock to 10, game clock at 15. As Bohannon fouled out near half court with 7 on the shot clock. As Lions are trying to get a steal there. Bohannon, who was previously 100% on the year, is 2 of 4 on the night from the free throw line. Will shoot 2 final free throws here, and Drew, that stat you mentioned earlier in the ball game, Northern Iowa now will go to 28-1 under the tenure of Ben Jacobson in his 8th year when they score over 80 points in a ball game.
Yeah, there's obviously something to it. There's a really good defensive team. Anytime they can get out and score like this, it's going to be really tough for an opponent to come in and try to outscore them when they reach 80-something. You can see it here.
Well, Bohannon, who hit his first 12 free throws of the year, has missed his last 3. He'll step to the line for one more and gets that one to go 90-79. 12.4 remaining. Anthony Ireland will pick it up for the Lions. Ireland into the front court, will race to the basket, attacks it, puts it in off the glass. Makes it 90-81 with 7.3 remaining. As the Panthers inbound, they get it to West Washpun. Max Good screaming out no foul as they're going to let the clock wind out. Washpun will dribble into the front court and dribble out the clock. And that will do it for the ball game here in the Virgin Islands. Northern Iowa outlasts LMU 90-81 through. It was a valiant effort in the second half from LMU, but as it often is, it's so tough to dig such a big hole and come back all the way. They got it down to within 5, but the 23-point deficit was just too much to overcome for LMU.
Yeah, they really dug themselves in quite a hole, and you could see it just kind of shocked them, zapped them of their energy. They really couldn't get anything going until they made a run there in the second half. But by that time, they're just digging themselves out of such a deep hole. It was almost too little too late, you know. But give them credit for fighting all the way. They gave themselves a chance to be in this ball game late. Sure, it looked like UNI might run away with this one. So credit to this LMU team. They will continue to fight.